These were the Astartes that were known for creating beautiful works of art, poetry, and sculptures. The Angels Resplendent were a particularly unusual chapter. Although fiercely loyal, they were not entirely focused on waging war. As descendants of Sanguinius and successors to the Blood Angels, they should have been vulnerable to the same genetic flaws that caused the Black Rage and the Red Thirst. However, early in the chapter's history, their chief librarian Zoran Castaneda found a way to heal the chapter's Astartes from within. Castaneda would then take control of the chapter when its leaders fell to the illness that he had now cured. Under his rule, the chapter would undergo significant reform and begin to deviate from the Codex Astartes. The Space Marines of the Angels Resplendent were organized into 9 rhapsodies, which made up the equivalent of companies, each led by a Knight Exemplar. The chapter itself would be led by librarians known as Architects Radiant, overseen by the Chapter Magister, with chaplains known as the Black Elegy. Their chapter's purpose became the need to cultivate knowledge and produce great works of artistry. The usual term Battle Brother would be replaced with Arc Brother, which better reflected the new vision for the chapter, and when not on the front lines, each Arc Brother was expected to partake in some form of artistic expression, be that painting, sculpting, or calligraphy. This practice became meditative, ensuring each Marine remained mentally grounded. Many thought this was the reason the chapter's death company became all but extinct, but it was, however, a sorcerous ritual carried out by Castaneda and his other architects that kept the Sanguinian curses at bay. Unbeknownst to the rest of the chapter, this ritual was causing a warp wound on their home planet, which manifested as a sprawling forest known as the Reverie. The forest was used to test new aspirants, with only those who could defeat its horrors able to become Space Marines. The origins of the Reverie were kept so secret from the rest of the chapter that all memory of its existence was wiped before an aspirant entered service. It was from this forest that a stranger would emerge, known as the Undying Martyr. He convinced the members of the Black Elegy that they had deviated from the legacy of Sanguinius and their duty to the Emperor. Once he had persuaded the Black Elegy, they would go against the architects that had left them in charge, starting a massacre that would alter the course of the Angels Resplendent forever.